following program contains the opinions of its host and guests, not those of this network. The opinions expressed are for non-commercial informational purposes only. Listeners are cautioned not to rely on program content to treat or prevent disease, but are advised to consult with a licensed healthcare professional where they live for diagnosis and treatment of disease.
And now, the superstar of alternative health and purveyor of medical truth, Dr. Joel Wallach.
Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you may be, and welcome to the Dead Doctors Don't Lie radio program. Pharmacist Ben here, sitting in for Dr. Wallach today, and thanks for joining us on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie program. We'll get your phone calls at the bottom of the hour, as we always do. We've got plenty of lines open for you at 831-685-1080, 831-685-1080, or 888-379-2552, toll free. If you've tried to call us before and gotten the busy signal, now's the time to get on board because we got empty lines for you at 831-685-1080 or 888-379-2552. If you have questions about the longevity products, longevity business, a health challenge you or a loved one may be dealing with, or if you just have a success story you'd like to share, if you just want to contribute to the conversation, 831-685-1080 is your priority line number, 888-379-2552, toll free. I am Pharmacist Ben, nutritional pharmacist from Boulder, Colorado. I use nutritional supplements where other healthcare practitioners use toxic pharmaceutical drugs. That's because I look at the human body as a healing system, a regenerating system, designed divinely to heal and renew itself on a moment-to-moment basis. No doctors required, no drugs required, just good nutrition, a good diet, a little bit of exercise, and a lot of long, luscious rest. That's pretty much all health is about. I call it the fourfold square of health. Nutriate, respirate, move, and rest, and there is no room for a doctor in the equation, unless, of course, you have some kind of emergency procedure. I call that heroic medicine. If you have a need for heroic medicine, well, then you need a doctor. But when it comes to maintaining our bodies on a day-to-day basis, that's the job of good nutrition and good living. I'm Pharmacist Ben, 831-685-1080, 831-685-1080 is our priority line number, 888-379-2552, toll free. We do have lines open for you. So, as we come into cough and cold season, cough and cold and flu season, you're going to hear lots about the flu vaccines. We're going to be bombarded with advertisements and warnings and admonitions to make sure we're vaccinated against the flu. The Centers for Disease Control tells us that getting an annual flu vaccine is the best way to protect yourself from the flu. I beg to differ as a pharmacist and as somebody who's studied medicine for 30 plus years, literally medicine, drug medicine for going on 32 or 33 years. I stay as far away as I can from the flu vaccine. I recommend you do too. You do as well. The best way to protect yourself from the flu is not the flu vaccine. It's to make sure you're taking care of yourself. It's make sure you're staying away from processed foods. Make sure you're staying away from sugar as best as you can. Exercising, resting, the fourfold square of health. Nutriate, respirate, move, and rest. And, of course, making sure that you get on a good nutritional supplement program. If you do get sick, a healthy body can recover from the flu pretty darn easily within a couple of days. For most of us, it's not a life-threatening issue. It's certainly nothing that you need to be vaccinated for. You can also try to drink fresh pineapple juice or eat fresh pineapple. According to research from the Natural Society published last week in the Lake Chelan Mirror, that's Lake Chelan, Washington, using fresh pineapple juice to treat sore throats and coughs is up to 5 times more effective than any cough remedy that you'll find in a drugstore or any place, not just a drugstore, but any place, supermarkets, wherever you buy your cough and cold preparations. Pineapples are packed with flu-busting nutrients, vitamin C, B-complex, zinc, manganese, and pineapples are also a great source of something called bromelain. Bromelain is an enzyme, and according to the Natural Society website, bromelain, pineapple enzyme, fights inflammation, which soothes irritated airways and has antiviral properties, anti-inflammatory properties, and antibacterial properties, all which synergistically soothe sore throats and help relieve coughs, relaxing the bronchial airways, and at the same time fighting infections. Bromelain is a digestive enzyme. If you look on your ultimate enzymes on the side, you'll see bromelain. Everyone knows that digestive enzymes help us digest our food and assimilate what we eat. But as it turns out, these really multifunctional and versatile natural molecules have multiple health benefits. In addition to helping soothe sore throats and alleviating dry coughs, digestive enzymes also have wonderful anti-inflammatory properties that you can use to reduce pain. sinus pain, headache pain, dental pain, back pain. You got to take them on an empty stomach if you want to leverage their anti-inflammatory properties, though. They're digestive enzymes when you take them with food, but they're systemic enzymes. They go into the body system when you take them on an empty stomach. And when you take them on an empty stomach, they do some really cool things. A lot of times the pain that we suffer from, whether it's migraine pain or the pain of a wound or some kind of trauma, a lot of times the pain is the result of the accumulation of protein clots and fibers, as well as immune cell complexes and fluids. Systemic enzymes, that is digestive enzymes, when you take them on an empty stomach, can bust open these clogs and improve healing times and minimize swelling and minimize inflammation. And this is really important for folks who are going into a surgical procedure, both before surgery and when you're recovering from surgery. If you take digestive enzyme supplements, your ultimate enzymes from Youngevity, on an empty stomach for maybe 2 weeks or so before surgery and then a couple, 2, 3, 4 weeks after surgery, you're going to find that not only are you healing much more quickly, but you'll also find that you have much less post-surgical pain and much less post-surgical bruising. That's all from plain old digestive enzymes. Your two main digestive enzymes are going to be found in pineapple and also in papaya. Pineapple is called bromelain, as we've said. In papaya, they're called papain. And these are the most important or the most commonly found digestive enzymes for busting through proteins. They call them proteases because they bust through proteins. You'll also find digestive enzymes in your Biolumin Nightly Essence. This is one of the reasons why I talk about this product all the time. The Biolumin Nightly Essence is a wonderful source of probiotics, good bacteria for intestinal health. It's got a wide range of different bacteria. It's got a lot of bacteria. It's a big old dose of probiotics. But in addition to the 14 different strains of bacteria, you also get digestive enzymes, and that is very unusual in the world of probiotics. Probiotics plus digestive enzymes can have wonderful beneficial effects on the digestive process, and you'll find that in your Nightly Essence. Long story short, folks, you don't need a flu vaccine. Get on a good nutritional supplement program. If you have problems with your digestion, use your ultimate enzymes and your Biolumin Nightly Essence. And if you're dealing with inflammation or any kind of pain issue or pre or post surgery, use your ultimate enzymes on an empty stomach. I'm Pharmacist Ben. You're listening to the Dead Doctors Don't Lie program. 831-685-1080 is our priority line number. 888-379-2552 toll free. We'll be back right after this.
In recent years, several studies have discovered the healthy benefits of drinking coffee. Youngevity has now taken it a step further with an entire product line of healthy coffees from Youngevity's JavaFit selection of top-shelf gourmet coffees. All JavaFit coffees are made from 100% premium, hand-selected Arabica coffee beans grown in the finest regions of Latin America. Carefully roasted, creating a delicious, rich, full-bodied flavor. Try JavaFit's original roast, a perfect blend of mellow and smooth with just the right full-bodied depth to make an aromatic and enjoyable cup of coffee. Traditional as well as organic and fair trade options also available in 30-count single cup or 24-count single pot packs. Contact your local FDI Youngevity distributor to get Javalution coffees. And don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Hello, Judy DeVilbus here. If I could only afford to get one product out of everything, that product would be the Ultimate Classic. It has the vitamins, the minerals, the bioflavonoids. It even has grapeseed extract. The one product that would give you just about everything under the sun you would need for a perfect nutritional program would be the Ultimate Classic. By the way, people that are on the go, it's very, very hard to take the liquids with them when they go on their trip to get their supplements in every day. Well, you know something? You can use the Ultimate Daily tablets and the mineral capsules. When I'm going on a trip, if I have enough room, I just take the 2 bottles with me. If not, just use a little baggie and take a couple of daily doses with you. It's very simple. It's very easy. There's no mess, no fuss, no refrigeration. Just take your capsules, take your tablets, and you're finished for the day.
To order these products, call your local Youngevity distributor today.
Okay, we're back on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie program. I am Pharmacist Ben, sitting in for Dr. Wallach today. Thanks for joining us. Got lines open for you, 831-685-1080, 831-685-1080. That's our priority line number, 888-379-2552. Toll free if you have questions about the longevity products or the longevity business, if you want to wean yourself off your medication and get on a good nutritional supplement program like the one formulated by Dr. Wallach, we can help you do that. And if you are on a chronic prescription drug, or you're chronically taking a prescription drug, I should say, your number one health challenge should be to figure out how to get yourself off that drug. You are not doing your body any good ever by taking a prescription drug. Do you sometimes need prescription drugs? Well, yes. Sometimes you need an antibiotic. Sometimes you need a pain pill. You may need to be managed with some kind of antihypertensive in the short, very, very short term. But if you're on a drug now, your number one health challenge should be to figure out how to wean yourself off of it, because you're burdening your body, you're amplifying and enhancing the effects of nutritional deficiencies. People don't talk about that. You know, when you take a prescription drug, your body uses vitamin C to detoxify itself from that drug. That means you are running higher risks of being deficient in vitamin C. Your body uses the B complex to purify itself from the prescription drugs, so you're running higher risks of taking the deficiencies in the B complex. Your body's burning through zinc. It's burning through manganese. It's burning through magnesium. It's burning through copper. With every statin drug you take, with every antihypertensive drug you take, with every serotonin reuptake inhibitor you take, with every birth control pill you take, you are running higher risks for nutritional deficiencies and the diseases and health challenges that are caused by those nutritional deficiencies. That's why it's so darn important to get yourself on a supplement program, to wean yourself off your meds, to practice the fourfold square of health, to leverage the body's God-given healing abilities, which we witness every time we cut ourselves, and watch that little cut heal itself all by itself. All right, 831-685-1080 is our priority line number, 888-379-2552, toll free. I am Pharmacist Ben, sitting in for Doc Wallach, along with my good friend and colleague, Douglas Winfrey. What's up, Doug?
Well, when I saw this story on Fox News, I thought immediately of you, and welcome to the show. You haven't been on in a while, so it's good to have you back on.
Did you miss me?
I sure did, yeah.
I appreciate that, Doug. Thank you.
And what they're talking about is something called water fasting, and they're talking about this being one of the worst diets to come down the pike. In fact, the headline reads, Water fasting isn't a diet, it's starvation, experts warn.
Where'd you read that? Where is that from?
It was on Fox News. They say water fasting is which you consume nothing but water for several days or weeks at a time, and it's not a diet, it's starvation. They say intermittent fasting regimes in which dieters commit to extended number of hours without food, specific regimen which is scientifically proven to have a number of metabolic effects. Prolonged starvation regimes offer no such benefits. They say because water contains no calories or vitamins and very low in minerals, and in a short period in which no calories are consumed, 24 hours or less, can see dieters reunited with their natural hunger and enjoying an initial drop on the scales as the body's fuel stores are used. Success is short-lived. After initial 24 to 48 hours of no calories, not only are the fuel stores of glycogen in the muscles depleted, but over a time, metabolic rate will slow to help manage the fuel storage. This is why dieters may describe feeling light and euphoric initially, but over time, the effect is replaced with fatigue, hunger, and inability to concentrate, and general lethargy. So, but you often talk about, fasting, but you're not talking. Yeah, you're not talking about weeks.
No, that's silly. Weeks.
I was going to ask you though. When you recommend fasting, would you recommend that people continue to do their 90 for life?
Yeah, that's a great question. If you don't do the 90 for life for 1 or 2 days, it's not going to be the end of the world. If you do take the 90, if you do the 90 for life, it's not going to ruin your fast. Remember, when you're fasting, you're trying to not eliminate nutrition. You're trying to eliminate calories. There's no calories in the 90 for life. So it doesn't take a lot of work for the body to process. So either way, it could go either way. 1 or 2 days of missing your supplements isn't going to be the end of the world. And if you do take your Mighty 90 essential nutrients, it's not going to ruin the fast. I noticed that the Fox News story doesn't talk about a 1-day water fast or a 2-day water fast, though, do they?
No, they don't. I think that's the trend, though, is that to go for several days.
Several days is, that's kind of a vague term, several. I would say 1 or 2, maybe 3 days. But here's another thing. If you put a little celery in your water fast, And I'm not talking about celery juice, but actually just kind of chopping up celery and letting it sit in the water. Do you ever see how they do that in hotels sometimes? They'll slice cucumbers and they'll put them in water, or they'll drop sliced strawberries or something in water. It's quite delicious, actually. But not only is it delicious, but slicing up fruits or veggies and putting it in the water does something else for you. And I'll tell you what that is when we come back from our break. I am Pharmacist Ben, sitting in for Dr. Wallach today, along with Doug Winfrey. And you and your phone calls at 831-685-1080 or 888-379-2552. Toll free. You're listening to the Dead Doctors Don't Lie radio program. We'll be back right after this.
Imagine a rich, decadent chocolate that's actually good for you. Youngevity's Triple Treat chocolate is just that. An antioxidant-rich dark chocolate complete with probiotics to aid in proper digestion. This all-natural product contains no preservatives, and for those with dietary restrictions, it's gluten-free, dairy-free, glycemic-friendly, and kosher certified. Not only does Triple Treat dark chocolate taste fantastic, it contains super antioxidant blueberries to absorb free radicals with an ORAC value of 16,936 per piece. Triple Treat chocolate also contains a proprietary blend of probiotics with over 500 million live healthy bacteria per 8 grams at the time of manufacture, with 80% reaching the intestines, which is much more than most live culture yogurts. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Youngevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Hi everyone, Andy Anderson here. Are you using those handy little bottles of gel that zap germs, bacteria, and other nasties? In today's world, that's smart, especially with all the filthy doorknobs, shopping carts, and handrails we touch every day. Here's what you may not know. Once the alcohol evaporates, goodbye effectiveness. No more protection until you use it again. PureWorks to the rescue. Our FDA-compliant foam, lotion, soap, and spray do not rely on alcohol. Their killing power lasts up to 4 hours. PureWorks disinfecting spray is EPA certified to kill swine flu, bird flu, MRSA, HIV, hepatitis B and C, and a whole host of viruses and bacteria. Mold and fungus too. It's even safe around children and pets. You'll love the soft feel of PureWorks on your hand. It actually conditions and will not dry your skin. Here's a little peace of mind knowing your hands are still germ-free hours later. Get your hands on PureWorks and get PureWorks on your hands. Stand by. Pull out your paper and pencil for your local number to order PureWorks.
You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
Okay, we're back on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie program. I am Pharmacist Ben, along with Doug Winfrey, sitting in for Dr. Wallach today and taking your phone calls. And we do have lines open for you at 831-685-1080, 831-685-1080, or 888-379-2552, toll free if you have questions or comments about the Youngevity products or Youngevity business or success stories you'd like to share with us. Or if you just want to contribute to the conversation, we do have lines open, 831-685-1080. or 888-379-2552, toll free. I am Pharmacist Ben, nutritional pharmacist. I use nutrients instead of drugs. I practice pharmacy with nutrition because good nutrition, as I like to say, good nutrition is good medicine. Before we went to the break, we were talking about water fasts. I'm a big believer in fasting, as you know, Doug. I've been talking about it for years. I practice what's called intermittent fasting myself, where you fast 1 day a month or 2 days a month, just kind of when you feel like doing it.
I fast every day.
Yeah, between meals or something.
I have a breakfast in the morning, and then I don't eat again for about 12 to 14 hours.
Actually, that's, I don't know if you're kidding or not, but that's
No, I'm
actually
serious.
kind
That's how I do. I rarely eat lunch.
It's a great strategy. You're generating ketones during that 12-hour period when you're not eating. So the less you eat, the longer you live, because food represents work. Do you need to eat? Obviously, I'm not saying don't eat, but it's still work. You're expending nutritional resources. You're expending energy just to digest your food. Now, under good circumstances or ideal circumstances, when you eat food, you replace the nutrients you're expending in the digestive process by the foods you're eating. Unfortunately, most of the foods we eat don't have nutrients in them. And this is why a supplement program is so darn important. If you're going to be fasting, if you're going to practice a water fast, 1 or 2 days without supplements isn't going to hurt you. But if you want to get a little bit of maybe some vitamins or some minerals in your system, put a little bit of Beyond Tangy Tangerine in your water when you're drinking it, and you'll get you'll get a little bit of your nutrients. You probably won't get as much as if you do a full supplement program, but you'll get enough to get you through, and you'll have some energy. You can also slice up cucumbers and slice up strawberries. These provide wonderful, wonderful natural plant nutrients, and you don't want to underestimate the power of these plant nutrients. They're so-called phytonutrients. Phytonutrients are found throughout the plant kingdom, especially berries, as it turns out. Berries are your best source of phytonutrients. The only problem with berries, strawberries, and blueberries, and raspberries, etc. The only problem with blueberries and berries in general is they are so tiny, they tend to absorb a lot of pesticides. So you always want to go organic if you can with your berries. Even if you're out of season, even when they're out of season, you can get great berries in your frozen food section. And they make great little candies, berries do. You can suck on them like a little candy, and you get a little bit of sweetness. Of course, you'll get your phytonutrients, your plant nutrients, and your pigments. Reading this article here. This is from the Center for Disease Control. Came out just today. Berries give a boost to cervical cancer therapy, according to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. Approximately 12,000 women in the United States diagnosed with cervical cancer and who are treated with cervical cancer, apparently, blueberry extract combined with radiation increased the treatment's effectiveness. You actually get better results when you use berries or when you enjoy berries with your chemotherapy. Of course, you don't have to be undergoing chemotherapy to benefit from berries. Berries are wonderful sources of resveratrol, also good sources of vitamin C and other phytonutrients. And berries are great for your skin. So as you're enjoying your strawberries or your blueberries or your raspberries, whether as a candy or sliced up on top of nuts, that's how I like to do my berries, is sliced up on top of almonds. Personally, crush up almonds and then slice them up, and slice up some berries and stir it in together. It's really, add a little bit of honey if you want some sweetness. Super delicious. Not only will you be protecting yourself from cancers and colds and cough and colds, not only will slicing berries up into water help you go through a water fast, but they're also wonderful for protecting your skin from the sun. All right, I'm Pharmacist Ben. 831-685-1080 is our priority line number. 888-379-2552, toll free. If you've got questions about the longevity products or your longevity business, comments or success stories you'd like to share, we're here for you. We'll take a commercial break and come back with more good health information and your phone calls on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie radio program.
You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and longevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try longevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463. 3463.
Hi, this is Dr. Joel Wallach, your host of Dead Doctors Don't Lie. If you're interested in a colon cleanse, blood cleanse, liver cleanse, in the classical herbal way, you want to ask your longevity associate for Herbal Rainforest. Herbal Rainforest has 16 herbs, 16 cleansing herbs, classic cleansing herbs, and 77 plant minerals. That's right, and these are all organic. It doesn't get any better than that. In your busy day, and you're around all these toxins out there in your workplace, on the way home, going to work, in your food, in the air, in the water, you need Herbal Rainforest. I guarantee you, it will give you a cleanse. You can control the dose. It's a liquid. It tastes good. It doesn't get any better than this. A colon that's happy makes you happy. Nothing better than a happy colon. Herbal Rainforest. Clean it out.
For more information on this product or others you've heard about on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie radio program, call your local longevity associate today. And don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Greetings, everyone. Judy DeVilbus here. What do you think of when you hear the words tangy tangerine? Well, I think of like a sweet, tangy tasting something. Well, what I'm referring to is the ultimate tangy tangerine. It's a fantastic product. It has everything you need, and a great benefit is it's very, very delicious. It's very easy to drink. I've suggested it even to youngsters. Even children like it. Even little guys. Even little girls. They come right into my office. Their parents can't get them to take those chewables, and besides that, they're not as good as tangy tangerine. And I give them a little taste of that, and you know something? They're pleased as punch. So, if it's good for a child and it tastes delicious, why not you? There's no excuse not to take a vitamin when it tastes as good as that does. So how about it? Tangy tangerine should be the answer to all of your nutritional program problems.
For more information or to order, call your longevity distributor today. And don't forget to ask about longevity home-based business opportunities.
This is the ZBS Radio Network.
Okay, we're back on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie radio program. I'm Pharmacist Ben, sitting in for Doc today, along with Doug Winfrey, and you and your phone calls at 831-685-1080. 831-685-1080 or 888-379-2552 toll free. If you have questions about anything we're speaking about here today, if you have a health challenge that you or a loved one is dealing with, if you want to wean yourself off your meds and get on a good nutritional supplement program, we can help you. 831-685-1080 is our priority line number. 888-379-2552 toll free. Got lines open for you, and it is time to hit the phones. Who's first in line, Doug?
All right, let's head to Houston, Texas. And Paul, you're on with Pharmacist Ben Fuchs.
Hey, Paul.
Hi, Ben. How are you?
I'm good. What's going on in Houston, Texas?
Well, just getting over the flu, but that's not why I'm calling.
All right. How long did you have the flu? I don't mean to interrupt you, but how long did you have the flu?
Well, I guess it was a stomach flu because I threw up for about 24 hours. And,
oh my goodness! So it was a 24-hour kind of thing.
Well, the throwing up lasted that long, and then 2 days of just sleeping it off. But my brother got me on vitamin C, mega doses of that.
Are you doing the longevity products?
No, he then turned me on to these as well. So I've only known about longevity for about 24 hours now.
Are you kidding? Where have you been? Where have you been hiding yourself, Paul?
That's part of the problem. So one of the questions I had, Ben, is are you available for consultation?
Yeah, I do all kinds of consultations. A couple things you could do, and this is for anybody listening who's interested in having me help you out. You can send me an email, Ben, B-E-N, at ksco.com. Send an email. Put your phone number there. If you don't put your phone number, it's very difficult for me to respond to everybody by email, but I can call you. So make sure you put your phone number in there, and I'll give me a few days, and I'll get a hold of you by phone, and we'll have a conversation. I'm happy to help you out. You can also listen to my radio program, which is called The Bright Side. It's on every day on this on the Genesis Communication Network, and we also have 6 years plus of archived information, and we go over all kinds of stuff. Much like this program, we go over all kinds of health information, and then we take phone calls, so I'm happy to help you out that way as well. But if you have questions now, what's going on? Shoot, and maybe we can help you here.
Well, yeah, both myself and my girlfriend need to get on the products. I was declared totally disabled via bipolar in 1993.
Oh, my goodness. That's when they first came out with that diagnosis, by the way, right around there. It used to be called manic depressive disorder. Do you remember that?
Well, I know that a little bit about the history, but so to make a long story short, I'm 64 now. I've been sober for 24 years.
Nice.
And I also have diverticulitis. So I've been on antibiotics, and I've also had part of my colon removed in 2000.
Well, there's your problem, my friend. You got to start working on the digest. Let me tell you how I work, because you're new to my message here. So let me tell you how I like to work. I always consider the digestive system to be the core of everything. After the digestive system starts to break down, the blood sugar system begins to break down as well, because you're not handling energy as efficiently, long story short. And so then you run into problems with obesity and high blood pressure, cardiovascular issues, et cetera, blood sugar issues too. And then once the digestive system and the blood sugar system are thrown off, or out of whack, if you will, then you start running into problems with your stress management system and your thyroid, and from there all diseases ensue. So I call that the triangle of disease: the digestive system, the blood sugar system, and the adrenal thyroid complex. And I can guarantee you, my friend, just from talking to you for a couple minutes here, that not only is your digestive system thrown off, but you also got blood sugar problems, and you're probably a diabetic, even if you're not diagnosed as such. Your blood sugar is thrown off, so you might as well be diagnosed as a diabetic. You're probably hypothyroid too. So we're going to help you out, though. That's the bad news, but we're going to help you out. So don't go away, Paul, okay? Got to take a commercial break. We'll come back with Paul, finish up, and then we'll take you as well if you're on hold. And we do have lines open at 831-685-1080 or 888-379-2552. I'm Pharmacist Ben, sitting in for Dr. Wallach today. You're listening to the Dead Doctors Don't Lie radio program. We'll be back right after this.
You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463. 3463.
I am Judy DeVilbus. Here I am speaking to you again. I just wanted to tell you that recently I started drinking the Whey Shakes again, the chocolate Whey Shake. And you need to remember, the Whey Shake isn't just for losing weight. It's a fantastic place to get your great protein. And if you're trying to gain weight, you can take it along with your meals. And the best part is, if you want to just have a great protein shake, do like I do. Put it over ice, stir it up, and you can sip on it for 20 minutes to an hour. I do it every single day. I absolutely love it. You need to get back to it, too. It's really good for you. And it makes not fat, but it makes muscle after you work out. And you can also mix it up in a blender with an egg, and you have the most incredible health protein shake. Or mix it with a little water, stir it up, and you have a little pudding. And who doesn't like pudding?
For more information or to order, call your Youngevity distributor today. And don't forget to ask about Youngevity home-based business opportunities.
Okay, we're back on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie program. I'm Pharmacist Ben, and we have lines open for you at 831-685-1080. or 888-379-2552, toll free. I'm talking to Paul in Houston, Texas. Are you there, Paul?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we're going to fix you right up. First of all, just understand that the more broken down the body is, the faster it recovers. That's the good news. Your body can recover really, really fast. Now, not 100%, but the recovery process can begin almost instantly, almost as soon as you make a decision, really. That's when the recovery process begins. Once you get on a supplement program, you're going to start to notice dramatic results. So you said you lost some of your colon. You got having a history of diverticulitis. Tell me about, are you diagnosed as a diabetic, or do you have any blood sugar issues, or do you have weight issues or blood pressure issues, anything like that?
I'm 5'10" and 282.
Okay. Yeah, your blood sugar's off. Your blood sugar's off. And your thyroid's probably off too. Yes, go ahead.
Growing up, I never had sugar cravings. I have tremendous sugar cravings all the time. It seems to get worse every year.
Well, let me tell you the mechanism here. You sound like a bright guy here, so I'm going to tell you exactly what's happening. When your body is low in sugar, you're going to go out and crave sugar. Then you go and eat some sugar, and all of a sudden your blood sugar concentration gets higher, and the body doesn't like a high blood sugar concentration, so insulin will come out to the rescue, almost like the fire department putting out a fire. It'll pull that sugar out of your blood, and you're going to crave sugar. And then you go get some sugar, and the whole process begins again. To make matters worse, once insulin levels go up, you tend to gain weight. So between your cravings for sugar and your elevated insulin and your problems getting energy because of you don't have a colon, you got to really focus big time on how you're eating and how you're supplementing. First things first, you got to stay away from any foods that make you feel uncomfortable. And by uncomfortable, I'm saying, I mean things like diarrhea, constipation, gas, bloating, just a feeling of pressure in the stomach, anything that messes up your digestive system or makes you feel uncomfortable in your digestive system, you've got to stay away from that. You've got to have zero tolerance for that kind of food. The second thing you want to do is you want to make sure that you're using nutrients that help or supplements, I should say, that help your body process food, chief of which are the good bacteria or the probiotics. Now, with diverticulitis, you're at high risk for what's known as dysbiosis. That means messed up gut bacteria. You should not wait one moment. As soon as you hang up the phone, get yourself some nightly essence from Youngevity, call your Youngevity rep or get on the Youngevity website and order the nightly essence and start taking 9 capsules a day, 3 capsules 3 times a day. You may need even a little bit more than that with your history of digestive issues, but start off with 3 capsules 3 times a day and maybe bump it up to 4 3 times a day for a couple weeks if you notice that you get benefits that way. Another thing you could do is make sure you're using the ultimate enzymes with apple cider vinegar with all of your meals. The ultimate enzymes contain digestive enzymes that help you process foods so that they're sort of pre-digested or pre-broken down before they hit the intestine, keeping in mind that you've lost some of your intestine. So anything you do to pre-process your foods effectively in the stomach will help you absorb nutrients later on down the road in your intestine as the food goes down the pipe, so to speak. Eating less food is very important for you, and what you eat you should try to grind up or blend in a Vitamix or some kind of smoothie making device, a blender of some kind. Your favorite food, your best food, Paul, should be chicken soup. Homemade chicken soup, not Campbell's chicken soup, but homemade chicken soup. Homemade chicken soup contains wonderful cartilage factors that can help you strengthen your digestive system, help build a strong intestine. What you have left of your intestine also has benefits for your immune system. And it's also very filling, and it's a great source of liquid protein. Because of your digestive impairment, you're at very high risk for protein deficiencies, and that just means you're not going to build and you're not going to grow and repair. But using homemade chicken soup can be a great way to get liquid protein. Also, you might want to try our Keto FX smoothies and Slender FX smoothies as well. Those are also good sources of liquid protein. And I'd be using the Beyond Tangy Tangerine every day, but go slowly on the Beyond Tangy Tangerine. Maybe a teaspoon in water, half a teaspoon in water, and then sip on it throughout the day. You don't want too big a dose with seeing as how you're missing some intestine. You might get a little bit of loose stool or diarrhea if you do too much of the Beyond Tangy Tangerine. Healthy Start Pack would be great for you as well. That's got all your Mighty 90 essential nutrients. So got lots of stuff that you can work on. There's tons more, Paul. Just know that the more broken down your body is, the faster you turn it around, begin to turn it around. You could be a new man in 7 days. And you can certainly notice some significant differences in 24 to 48 hours if you do everything we said here on this program. Okay? Appreciate your call, Paul. Thanks so much for listening. And thanks for being a new listener and a new member of our Youngevity family. Appreciate it. Okay. 831-685-1080 is our priority line number. 888-379-2552 toll free. Who's next in line, Doug?
All right. Let's head to Bellingham, Washington. And Michael, you're on with Pharmacist Ben Fuchs.
Hey, Michael.
Hello.
What's going on, buddy?
Hear me okay?
I hear you loud and clear.
Well, God bless you.
God bless you, my friend. What's going on? How can we help you?
I'm calling for me and my wife. I'm battling high blood pressure, and I've been doctoring, and the drugs don't work. They've done a lot of tests on me, like ultrasounds and echoes and stuff like that. They have literally found nothing wrong.
They're using you for an ATM machine. That's what Doc says. They're using you for an ATM machine. Cha-ching.
Well, there's no more money left.
Okay, then they're going to throw you out. But while you have some money, they love seeing you walk in there because you represent an ATM machine. You represent somebody's mortgage payment and somebody's car payment. That's not fair, though. That's not fair.
That's why I'm changing my life and calling you.
I appreciate it. We're going to help you. But check this out, Paul. You said Paul, right? Paul, is that your name?
Michael.
Oh, I'm sorry, Michael. Michael, I'm sorry, Michael. So here's the deal, Michael. What if you went to a plumber, what if your toilet was clogged and the plumber came over and he said, I can't do anything for your toilet, but I'm going to come back once a month and you're going to pay me and I'm just going to check to see, just to look in the toilet once a month. What would you think? Or what if you brought your car to a mechanic and the mechanic said, Michael, I can't do anything for your car, but you got to come back and see me once a month. So just so I can take a look at what I can't do or what I can't fix. You'd say, what the heck are you talking about? I'm not going back to you, but we do it with doctors for some reason. We go back and we go back and we back, and they don't do anything for us. And as I was talking about earlier, more often than not, we're just going to get sicker because the drugs that they give us, the so-called treatments that they give us, put more of a burden on the body. And this tragic thing.
Amen. I believe that.
It's terrible, especially with the drugs they've been giving you. The drugs they give you for blood pressure are among the most deadly and toxic of all the drugs in the United States Pharmacopoeia, the USP, the formulary, all of the drugs, the thousands of drugs that are available. The blood pressure drugs are among the most toxic. They call them beta blockers and calcium channel blockers, but even the diuretics are problematic as well. All the drugs they give you for blood pressure control are especially toxic. You know why? Because the body doesn't want to have its blood pressure monkeyed around with. The body is very tightly controlled when it comes to how the blood pressure moves. If it's high for a reason. And you can't poison your way back to health. It's not possible. So what you want to do if you have high blood pressure is you want to regard it as a sign of a body in duress. We got to learn to speak body. We've got to learn to speak biology. We've got to learn to speak the language of biochemistry, the language of the body. Body's always talking to us, but the words it uses are symptoms. What we call symptoms are just the language of the body. It's just the body talking to us. High blood pressure says, help me, I'm in duress, I'm in distress, please help me. That's what high blood pressure says. To somebody who speaks body, that's a sign, a cry for help. It means something is burdening the body. And you can tell this. We have this, there's kind of people make jokes about how, your mother-in-law made your blood pressure go up. I don't want to pick on mothers-in-law, but, little things in our life, we say, oh, that made my blood pressure go up. Why? Because stress makes your blood pressure go up. That doesn't have to be psychological stress. It doesn't have to be emotional distress. It can be the stress of sugar. It can be the stress of the wrong kind of food. It can be the stress of some kind of inflammatory process that's happening in the body, and it can be the stress associated with dirty, toxic blood. And it's very easy to resolve this. In fact, don't go away, Michael. We're going to finish up when we come back from our break. I'm going to tell you a super easy way to drop your blood pressure in minutes, and a beautiful, comfortable way, non-toxic way that will not only lower your blood pressure, but add years to your life. We'll talk about that when we come back from our break on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie radio program. I'm Pharmacist Ben, along with Doug Winfrey, sitting in for Dr. Wallach today. Got lines open, 831-685-1080 or 888-379-2552, toll free. We'll be back right after this.
Many believe that all life began in the Earth's oceans. We do know that the oceans and seas are still abundant with life and life-sustaining nutrients. Many cultures have long believed in the life-giving properties of plants and sea life harvested from the oceans. Longevity's Ocean's Gold is a proprietary blend of seaweeds, algae, mosses, kelp, sea cucumbers, and sea minerals, as well as coenzyme Q10, calcium, and iron, all designed to help support healthy thyroid function, regular heartbeat, normal weight, mood stabilization, and hormone levels. Take advantage of life-sustaining nutrients from the Earth's oceans with Youngevity's Ocean's Gold. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Youngevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Hey, if you're like me, your life is hectic. You don't know where you're going to be next. Between kids and family and in-laws and work and traffic and everything else that's driving me crazy right now, my life is insane. I bet your life's insane as well. When do we have time to get every single nutrient we need to be healthy? When? Well, I've got a tip for you. Take a product called Pollen Burst. It's so simple, even I can do it. All you have to do is open the package, pour it in water, mix it up, and bam, you're ready to go. It tastes great. It's not one of those medicine-tasting things. It tastes great, low in calories, helps curb your appetite, gives you natural energy that doesn't let you crash, gives you your vitamins, minerals, nutrients, everything from the plant world. And I got to tell you, for a busy person like me or a busy person like you, we need simple, we need good. Pollen Burst is your answer. Tastes great. Try it, and you'll feel better.
Call your local Youngevity distributor to find out how Pollen Burst can make you feel better. And don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
Okay, we're back on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie program. Pharmacist Ben and Doug Winfrey sitting in for Doc today. Talking to Michael. Are you there, my friend? Michael in, I think, Washington?
I am.
Hey, Michael. Are you in Washington?
I'm
here.
Where
are
I'm in
you?
Washington, yeah. I'd like to add a few things. I've had tests done, and I ended up in the hospital here about a year ago because of high blood pressure. My numbers were like 250 over 180.
That ain't good. That means something's messed up.
I know. And the only thing they said, that my kidneys were elevated.
Well, yeah.
And then there's
you got to get that blood pressure
protein,
down. Listen, you don't need to, hey, Michael, I know you're falling apart, dude. You don't need to tell me about the protein or the kidneys because that's just, they call that in medicine sequelae, sequulae. That means things that happen that are secondary. Secondary to the blood pressure, all kinds of things can go wrong. You don't need to share the grim details. But I'm going to tell you how I solve the problem, okay? You've got to relax the body, number one. You've got to eliminate any toxicity, and that includes sugar that's getting into the body, number two, and you got to get on a nutritional supplement program, number three. So let's start. Those are the 3 steps, okay? First things first, relax the body as much as possible, and you can observe the antihypertensive effects of relaxation by sitting in a hot bath. Just sitting in a hot bath, my friend, will lower your blood pressure faster and in a more non-toxic fashion than any prescription drug you can get from the doctor. Not a hot bath, but a warm bath, a comfortable bath, or a warm shower for that matter. Slow, deep breathing, I call it SDR breathing. Slow, deep, rhythmic breathing can also have a dramatic effect on lowering your blood pressure. Again, more effective than any drug you can take and non-toxic. And then the second point after the relaxation stages or steps, the second part of the puzzle is to eliminate toxicity that's getting into the body. That means food toxicity mostly, unless you're off in the back alley injecting crack in through your arm. Most of us, the toxicity is going to be food related. That means eliminating any problem foods and strengthening the digestive system with your ultimate enzymes and your nightly essence probiotics. Also some apple cider vinegar with your meals. The less food you eat, also the better off you'll be from a blood pressure perspective. Just eating salads can raise your blood pressure sometimes if you're having an issue with specific foods. Eliminating any foods that mess up your digestive system can be very important. And go low sugar. Go ketogenic if you can. That means a low sugar diet. Sugar spikes your blood pressure, and also high blood pressure and blood sugar problems go hand in hand. Almost guaranteed you've got some blood sugar problems with that kind of blood pressure. And then the third part of the puzzle is get yourself on the Mighty 90 Essential Nutrients. That is the Healthy Start Pack, the Beyond Tangy Tangerine. You want to throw in the Ultimate EFAs, which will help lower your blood pressure. The Beyond Osteo FX has magnesium, which is wonderfully antihypertensive. It's nature's calcium channel blocker, the Beyond Osteo FX, and the magnesium is, I should say. And then the Ultimate Niacin, which is a timed release dose of niacin, is wonderful for helping you lower your blood pressure. I would also personally be throwing in the Fucoid Z and the Ultimate Selenium too. Both are important for the heart, the cardiovascular system, and also may have an antihypertensive effect. So you got lots of things you could do, my friend. None of them involve a doctor. None of them are toxic. You're not going to have to stand in line at the pharmacy. And in addition to not dealing with side effects and toxicity, you're actually going to be adding years to your life. Thanks for your call, Michael. Appreciate it. Or you had one more question, I think. Michael, did you have one more for us?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I am on the 90 essential minerals from Longevity, and my wife said that when she takes them, she gets nauseous and tired. And
smaller doses. Smaller doses. She's probably taking too much. Her body can't handle it, and that'll cause a little bit of. I can see a little bit of nausea, but I don't know. The tired I would not attribute to the supplements. Supplements aren't going to make you tired, but smaller doses is your solution to that. Anytime you're having some diarrhea or loose stools or constipation or upset stomach from the supplements, you always want a smaller dose. Sometimes you have to work yourself up into the standard dose, because if you're not used, your body's not used to a high dose of nutrition, it could be a little bit hard on the body to put a whole bunch in all at once. So smaller doses, divided doses in general are always the way to go. Thanks for your call, Michael. Appreciate it. God bless you, my friend. Let's see if we get one more call in, Doug, before our break.
Oh, we've only got about 20 seconds.
Oh, that's too bad. I'm sorry. I tried to get everybody in. You got to call in early on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie program so we can get to as many calls as possible. If you're on the fence about a nutritional supplement program, please, my friends, give it a shot. If you're on medication, it's not helping you. If you're tired of going to the doctor and not getting better, if you're concerned that your medication is shortening your life or increasing the likelihood of side effects and adverse reactions, or if you feel tired after you take your medication, or you just don't feel right after you take your medication, please let me encourage you. Get on the Healthy Start Pack. Get on a nutritional supplement program. At least get on the Beyond Tangy Tangerine. If you're like most folks, you're going to notice results in 24 to 48 hours. And remember, the more deficient the body is, the faster it absorbs nutrients and the better off you're going to feel. Thanks for listening to the Dead Doctors Don't Lie radio program. I'm Pharmacist Ben. For Doug Winfrey, for Doc Wallach, for all the folks at the ZBS Radio Network, have yourselves a wonderful, beautiful, awesome, spectacular day. We'll talk to y'all later. Bye for now.